Hello guys, you're welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Pride, and in this place I cook and I also bring you other interesting stuff you need to know about Finland, where I am based. So guys, in today's video I bring to you tomato sauce and white rice. Tomato sauce and white rice, isn't it gorgeous? So this is how I make my tomato sauce and white rice. Not how to, like how I make this recipe. I need some hard chicken, which is my favorite, ginger, garlic, and black pepper, and I'll be using some chopped canned tomatoes. Guys, no fresh tomatoes for this recipe. You can use it. I do use it sometimes, but here I'll not be needing it. I have some green spices. I also have my seasoning cubes, which are my favorite seasoning cubes because I use them every day, and some shallots. I also have some soft chicken that I would add to my hard chicken, guys. And the most and one and only time which I'll be needing when I'm steaming and marinating my chicken, guys, I won't leave away my scotch bonnet pepper because I love it for spice and heat. I proceed by adding my ground ingredients into my chicken. Guys, this composed of the green spices and the peppers and the ginger and garlic that I ground together to have that paste. So I add my rosemary, salt, seasoning cubes, and give it a good stir so that all my ingredients can seep into my chicken, so I have it tasty at the end of this recipe. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water at this point so that it can seep in and simmer for about 5 minutes. Then I add some more water depending on the texture or the quantity of stock that I want at the end of this recipe. It depends on everybody, this is the way I do mine, remember, as I said at the beginning of this video. So my chicken has been cooking for about 5 to 7 minutes, so I then want to add some water while I allow it to boil for as long as 30 minutes, because remember, this is the hard chicken and I want it to cook really through. My chicken has been cooking now for about 45 minutes. I began by boiling the hard chicken because I know it's going to take a longer time to cook through, and that is why I'm adding the soft chicken at this point, because I'll allow it to boil for a while, then I take it out and then prepare it for the oven and give it a brown golden color. Guys, just watch through and see how I perform this magic. Guys, I then proceed to add my tomatoes into an empty clean pot. Reason being that I'm using canned tin chopped tomatoes, so I want to cook my tomatoes through, and when I feel they are ready to then proceed with making my stew, then I will then add all my other prepped ingredients, including my stock, my chicken stock, and my grilled chicken, and other remaining ingredients to make my stew. Guys, remember, like I said at the beginning of this video, this is how I make my own tomato sauce. I don't know about you, I know there are thousands of ways of making this particular recipe, but I really enjoy this because I don't need to fry a whole lot. Like, to fry tomatoes, to fry this, to fry that. I really don't need to do all that. And at this point, I check on my chicken and look at it. The color, it's beautiful, isn't it? So I go with it. So right now I feel my tomatoes is ready. As you can see, the texture uh, and everything shows it's ready for me to then proceed to add other stuffs that I need to add to make my stew ready. I start by adding my meat, and then followed by my chicken and meat stock, which is the base of this recipe. And I stir gently and through. And remember guys, when you're cooking your tomato, always make sure to stir right to the bottom of the pot, because every after 2 minutes, because if you don't do that, it's going to burn and you would have ruined your tomato sauce. So as you can see, I'll just allow this to simmer for about 5 minutes, then I continue. At this point, remember I add the remaining of my ground spices, the spices I showed you: ginger, garlic, and the green spice and scotch bonnet peppers. So I then allow it to simmer, and at this point you can see it's all good. And I dropped in my bay leaves, which is one of my secret ingredients because I like the flavor it gives to my food. And I then add some of my uh, ovened grilled chicken, the hard ones, because the soft ones I keep them aside because I don't want them to get more softer. I only add it when the stew or the sauce is ready. And guys, there's one thing to take note of. At this point, I have not add any oil in this sauce. It's after this that I did add the oil. So all the oil you were seeing at the point that I added my chicken stock was from my chicken. So one thing about this recipe is that you can choose the quantity of oil you want in your stew, like if you want more or if you want less. So it depends on what you want. Like at the end of the day, it's all your decision on what you want in your sauce. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you who has been watching at this point, and I want to thank my new subscribers and for your support and love. And I also want to thank the returning subscribers that always come to watch my videos. Guys, I appreciate. And if this is your first time stopping by, please just do me a favor and be part of my family by pressing the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And I promise you, you will have fun and equally learn, because I have a whole lot of recipes to share with everyone on this place. So guys, enjoy your meal. I really had a good time tasting this because it is really delicious. Guys, thank you all and see you in my next video. Ciao.